Recently, President Donald Trump once again criticized Greta Thunberg, who is a 16-year-old climate activist. And this time, it was because Thunberg has just recently been named Times Magazine's Person of the Year for her work, trying to raise awareness, about climate change and the negative effects and trying to promote change. So Trump did not take that news very well, obviously. On Twitter, he remarked, "So ridiculous. Greta must work on her anger management problem, then go to a good old-fashioned movie with a friend. Chill, Greta, chill."
Greta has an anger problem?
Capital A, capital M.
The 16-year-old
The 16-year-old.
has an anger problem.
That's correct.
Trump is the cool cucumber. He's the coolest cucumber in the vegetable drawer.
Wearing them shades, just chilling, man.
But Greta, she has anger issues, and she needs to chill out.
Take it from Trump.
How old is Trump? Somebody tell me how old Trump is. 74,
definitely in his
76?
70s.
How old is Trump?
Definitely in his 70s. I would say 76, but I'm not.
That sounds right. Maybe that's Biden, but that sounds right. I think he is 76.
Let's get that real quick. Hold on.
I know he's in his mid-70s or 70s.
He is... No. I overshot it. He's 73.
73.
73 this year.
So it's 73-year-old man. 73-year-old president is flexing on a 16-year-old.
Flexing.
All the while, his wife is going around talking about bullying.
Be Best. The Be Best campaign. And actually, not only the Be Best campaign from his wife, Melania. Not only that, but just recently, we saw a congressional hearing. We saw an impeachment hearing where there were constitutional experts, law professors that were given testimony. And there was one, Pamela S. Carlin, who used the name Barron.
For some wordplay.
Yes. Didn't attack Barron personally, but used it, like you said, as some wordplay.
Play on words.
Play on words, okay. And that promoted a very angered response from Melania Trump, basically saying, "Yo, keep my kid's name out your mouth." That's what she came up and said on Twitter. Keep my kid's name out your mouth, right? Like, how dare you attack a kid? You should be better than that. Be better than that. Be best. Like what, right? So that's what she said, right? But here we have her husband, and many made the point back then, but again, now we have her husband once again criticizing and attacking a 16-year-old girl for her climate work. And because I guess he's jealous that he wants to be on the cover of Time magazine.
Yo, how insecure do you have to be? Like to be jealous of a 16-year-old girl when you the damn president of the United States.
I know, you already reached the top of the mountain. What you need?
He needs some serious validation, man. God, this dude is insufferable, man.
Maxine Waters on Twitter said, "Melania, we agree. Children are off limits. Tell your husband to be best and go enroll himself in anger management instead of attacking such a brilliant and courageous teenager fighting for climate change. Greta Thunberg, we got your back." Now, just a few seconds ago, I said President Trump is obviously jealous. I mean, he's obviously jealous because he wanted to be on the cover. He thinks that he should be the Time Magazine's Person of the Year. It's not just me saying that. I wouldn't just come out and say something like that. Just assume facts not in evidence and say like, hey, he's jealous. He wants to be the guy. He wants to be on that cover.
We just are speculating that he's jealous based on his kind of previous behavior and how it does kind of look right now, just based on who we know Trump is. So it's just kind of speculation still. But could there be more solid proof of that though?
Yes, there could be solid proof, and here it is. This is excuse me. This is the his re-election campaign. I mean, of course, this is on Twitter. This is the Trump War Room. and they superimpose Trump's face onto Greta onto Greta Thunberg's body. And it says, when it comes to keeping his promises, there's only one person of the year. They highlight booming economy, record job creation, historic tax cuts, America first trade deals, ISIS destroyed, building the wall. Hashtag Time Person of the Year. Hashtag promises made, promises kept. And if we could just, maybe we need to go in just a little bit more on the image so you can really get a feel for what they did here.
Yo, that looks weird as hell. Look, I mean, okay, because it's not his body. It's a 16-year-old's body. Why did they just switch his head? This looks weird. This looks like
how desperate. How desperate for affection must you be to superimpose your head on a 16-year-old kid's body?
Oh gosh, that looks.
This 16-year-old has some name recognition. She is recognized for her work on climate change, for her advocacy, for actually doing something because of it. She is rewarded by being named the Time Person's or the Time Magazine's Person of the Year. And this dude can't let it ride. This dude can't sit still and chill. Remember? He told Greta to chill. This dude can't chill whatsoever. He can't let it ride. He has to... his head has to be superimposed onto her body. Be like, nah, man, I'm the real person of the year. Not Greta, all right? Keep it real, man. Come on, man.
But that's real telling, though, that they didn't even bother to put like his body in there. So it's like there's a message there. Like he's superimposing himself onto somebody else's body. He's superimposing his head on somebody else's body. So it's like hey, I'm taking the work she did, and I am appropriating it. Like that's what that says. Why wouldn't they just use his own body? It would have still been dumb. It would have still been whack. But why not use his own body? Why use her body? It's almost like saying like I don't care. I'm not the person of the year. I'm just gonna ride her coattails.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride her coattails. I put my head on her body. Like that's like saying she earned it, but I don't care. Boop. Like
it's ridiculous, but
it's
sad.
And this is the Trump war room.
This is the Trump war room, man. And you know what? You know, before we even began streaming tonight, you brought up the fact that we even highlighted the Trump re-election campaign for their ability to actually
that
good ads.
that video they did on Biden.
Yeah,
that was a good damn.
It was a good hit ad, man, and really it was so good because they used his own words. They used his own words against him. That was a good ad. We had to admit it, but this is not a good look. This is not a good look. I mean, it wasn't a good look to attack yet again a 16-year-old girl, but then you put your head on a 16-year-old girl's body.
That's weird.
Damn.
That's weird. That's disturbing.
Wow.